Now that we have the shirts created and we're kind of comfortable with that, we're going to add another product, and that is going to be for our mugs. So again, we're going to go to product variation types, and we have to add a type for the mug. So we'll click on the button to add type, and simply again click mug. And we're going to uncheck that box again, because remember we want all of them to display the same.
Now once the mug is created, we need to add in our images field again, because we want to make sure that our mugs have images, and that's an already existing field. So go to add existing field under the drop down, find images with the S, and click save.
And just like we did with the shirts, this will pop up a settings page. We don't want to mess with anything. We want them all to be the same. So scroll down to the bottom again and save settings.
And now the major difference between a mug and a shirt, or a mug and a normal product, is going to be that we want to be able to select the color of the mug. So we need to then do the same process we did for the shirt. We have to add a new category for the color, and then we have to assign that back to this product type. So we're going to do that same process right now.
So we add category, we're just going to call this logo color. Again, description if you wanted, otherwise the rest of that can be left default. Read through it, make sure you don't want anything specific for you, but most times the default's going to be good. And then once we come in here, we're going to add two different options, one being red and one being white. So we just add terms, and we're going to call one red, and then we're going to call one white. And of course, those are just signifying the different colors of logo.
So the next step is to take that field, and we need to tie that back to our mug variation type. So we come back in to our mug, manage fields, and we're going to do the same thing we did with the shirt attributes. And you'll do the same thing anytime you add any type of attribute to a product. And we're going to look for the field type. We're going to click term reference. We'll give it a name of logo color. And we're going to leave it as a select list and click save. Make sure you select the logo color vocabulary. Make this a required field. And again, the important checkbox is this attribute field settings. Because we want this to be a product attribute, you have to check that box or it will not work correctly.
So after that's done, now you'll remember to be able to create a logo, or excuse me, a mug, we need to associate that with the content type.
So once we go into here, under content types, we come back to this product display again. It's the exact same process as before. Come under manage fields, find this product reference field here. It's called product, and it's a product reference field. And we need to make sure we can reference these new mug product types. So we come down to the product types that can be referenced section and just check the box next to mug. Anytime you add any other types that you're going to want to be referenced in this section, you're going to just need to come in here and make sure that you can reference them. We're now ready to add our mug products.
So again, we only have one product display. And again, you're going to look very similar to everything else we've done before. So we're going to call it Quote Karate Mug. And then we're just going to start filling it out as you've done before.
The big difference here is, of course, we're just going to have one mug product that you can select all the different colors. So make sure when you're adding this new product, you select mug here. Then click the add new product button.
And then now we're going to select which logo we want. We're going to do the red first. Again, give it a unique SKU. Price of $10 for us. And then making it active. And then again, we're going to upload an image for the red one first.
And that was not the right image.
There it is. So once we get that added, we're going to make sure we hit the create product button. And then we're going to come in here, and again, we're not going to create a separate product. We're just going to create, we are going to create a separate product, excuse me, but we're just going to add one for the white logo. Everything will be the same with it, minus the change in color. So then we'll select the white one, and then save that. Or create that, I should say.
And now we select the product category of mugs, and we click the save button on the bottom, which will ultimately create this new mug product with both those colors.
Right. So it's important to note that we made just one display of this, and you can now, when you click over on the logo color and you switch, now the image will switch to the different color. And see, we made our own mistake here as well. See, our images are different sizes, which obviously messes with the display. So that's why it's important to keep your images close to the same size so it looks really cohesive.
And we'll have a few, as we mentioned in the last video, we're going to clean all this up. So even though they are slightly different sizes, it's going to come across to look still pretty similar. We're going to do a few things that are going to make that work just right. And we'll be cleaning up this interface in the next video.